Today I'll be showing you how to make some cute Easter decor DIYs. The first thing I'll be showing you how to make is this adorable linen bunny. To make the bunny, I'll be using these napkins I purchased from Kmart. They were $2 for a set of 2. Taking one of the napkins, I'm folding it in half and then half again. I'm then cutting out one of the squares. One napkin will make 4 bunnies. Once I've cut out my square, I'm then just folding my square diagonally and making sure I've cut it out straight, then cutting off any excess. To start, I'm folding my square in half and then pressing firmly along the folded edge to create a line. I'm then turning my square and repeating the same thing. Next, I'm folding the top 2 squares diagonally to meet up with the center line. I'm then taking a needle with a long piece of knotted thread and weaving it along the triangle. Once my thread is back where I started, I'm pulling the thread to gather the triangle. This will create the ears and the head of the bunny. Leaving a small hole, I'm then filling it with some stuffing and pulling the string as tight as it will go to close the hole. I'm then stitching an X across the hole to close it properly. To shape the bunny's ears, I'm pinching the 2 outer edges of the ears back and the middle section towards the front and putting a small stitch in the back of the ears, holding all 3 sections together. To make the body, I turned the bunny upside down and pinched the right sides of the fabric together. I'm then stitching a few stitches to secure the seam. I'm then turning the rest of the bunny inside out and sewing along the body seam. To get the bunny to sit nicely, I used a thin plastic bag and filled it with a few spoons of rice. I then tied a knot in the bag and cut off the excess plastic. I placed a small amount of stuffing around the inside edge of the body, then placed the bag of rice inside. Taking another piece of knotted thread, I weaved it around the bottom of the body and pulled the thread to close the bottom. As I was gathering the thread, I was pushing the raw edges into the hole I was creating. To finish, I created another cross to close the hole. Here, I'm just gently pressing to mold the shape of the body. To make the face, I'll be using a thicker embroidery thread. Taking a piece of knotted thread, I'm feeding it through the tiny hole in the back of the head. Bringing my needle out through the center of the face and stitching a cross for the nose. I'm then creating the eyes around 1 centimeter from the edge of the nose. To make the eyes, I'm stitching a French knot. This is made by wrapping the thread over the needle 5 times and then pushing the needle into the fabric near your starting stitch. To finish the bunny, I'm securing my thread where I want to place the tail, then simply threading through a pom-pom and stitching it down. For the second DIY, I'll be showing you how to make this cute bunny napkin. For this video, I used a styrofoam egg and glued some jute string around it, but you could also use a chocolate Easter egg instead. To make the bunny napkin, I started by folding the napkin in half diagonally. I then folded up about a 3 cm section. I repeated this another 2 times, making sure to press it firmly so that it holds its shape. I then unfolded the bottom section back one. Taking the top, I folded it down so that the tip is lined up with the bottom fold line. I then folded it down again. To finish, I brought the top and bottom section together. Next, I'm folding the napkin to create a space for the egg and pinching where I'm going to tie the ears together. I'm just double checking the size is right for the egg, and then I'm taking some jute string and tying the ears together. To finish, I am adjusting the ears and placing the jute egg into the napkin. For the last DIY, I'll be showing you how to make this simple table centerpiece. Using a twig I found, I'm adding a small amount of hot glue to the bottom of the twig, then pressing my jute string into the glue. I'm then just wrapping my jute string around the twig until I reach the end of the twig. I repeated this on each section until the twig was completely covered in jute. To stick with my theme and tie the centerpiece back in with the bunnies, I added pom-poms to the twig with hot glue. Now to put it all together. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I would love to see your recreations of these DIYs. Please tag me on Instagram at _Ashley_white_ if you give them a try. I hope you all have a beautiful and magical Easter. Bye for now.